This tutorial will show you how to submit a folder as a collection in the archive. Now before you get started, make sure that you are logged into the archive. You will know so if you look on the upper left-hand side under My APS Archive and see Welcome in your name. Also, in order to submit a collection, you must have created a folder with all of the items that you'd like to submit as a collection. If you need a refresher on how to create a folder, please view the tutorial on creating folders. To submit a collection, mouse over Submit to the Archive and click on Submit a Collection. When you get to the site, it will give you instructions on what you need to consider before submitting a collection. First of all, you need to decide what kind of collection you want to submit. You can submit a teacher-recommended collection, a 6-star science recommended collection, or a vision and change collection. To find out more about each of these collections type, click on this here, right on this link right here, and you will learn more about each kind. Also remember that you need to create a folder of archive items that you will submit as a collection. And then also you need to rate all of the items in your folder. And if you have questions about rating items, please review the tutorial on rating items. Now, once your folder is ready for submitting as a collection, click here on the Submit Your Folder as a Collection Now button. This will bring you to the My Saved Resource Folders page. You can also access this page by going under My Archive and clicking on My Folders. Now the next thing you want to do is select which folder that you want to submit as a collection. What you want to do is click on the name of the folder that you'd like to submit as a collection. In this example, it's My Collection. Make sure that you see your folder title here and that you see your resources that you want in your collection here. And then you want to click on this blue button that says Submit as a Collection. Now if you haven't rated any of your items, it will remind you to rate. So again, to rate an item, click on the resource and click on the rating. Okay, so now we've rated all of our items. Now we go to My Archive, My Folders, and we should now be ready to submit as a collection. So again, click on My Collection. You'll see the title of your collection here, and we'll click on Submit as a Collection. Now that we've rated all the items in our folder, we can now choose which partner and which type of collection we'd like to submit. So you can choose to submit your collection to any partner within the archive. For this example, we're going to choose the American Physiological Society. You can then choose a type of collection that you'd like to submit, teacher recommended, 6-star, or vision and change. Again, you can choose which one best fits your collection. For this example, we're going to select the teacher recommended collection. Once you've selected those, click on Next to Collection Details. It will then ask you to fill in the title of your collection, which will be the title of your folder. You may also change your collection title at this time. You can next put in a description of your collection. Again, this will be imported from the description that you used in your folder, and you can edit this or add this however you like. The author of this collection will be automatically selected as yourself, but if you find that this information is no longer accurate, you can click on that link and update your information. If there's any other authors of this collection that you like to add, you can add them by searching for their name here. Click on Choose, and it will automatically add that person as another author. The next thing that you want to do is check the appropriate grade levels for this collection. Now what this collection tools does is it will automatically import all of the grade levels that have been selected for all of the resources that are in your collection. Now your collection may not necessarily apply to all grade levels, so make sure to only select the grade levels that your collection directly applies to. In this case, for this example, we're going to say that our collection is for the general public. Now the next thing that you want to do is you want to describe how your collection was used. So basically you created this collection and how did you use it in your classroom, or how did you use it for outreach. So you add your description here. You then describe who used this collection. So perhaps it was your classroom, it was in a laboratory, perhaps it was for an outside activity. You want to be as explicit as possible and make sure to add in the education level that you use this collection at. Next, you want to describe how this collection works. Basically, how are all the items in the collection used together? You know, perhaps you have an article that you'd like the students to read before coming into class and doing the activity that you've put in your collection. Go ahead and put those notes here. Finally, we have a box for entering suggestions for colleagues. This is where you can say what really worked, or maybe what didn't work, or what you would improve on the next time you did this activity with this collection. So make sure that you have entered in something into every single box. Your other option is you can add additional keywords to your collection if you so choose. It will automatically import keywords from the archive, or excuse me, from your resources here. And if you'd like to add extras keywords, you may. Now you have a couple of options here. You can preview your collection information. If you want to do that, click on the preview button. It'll open up a new window, and it will show you basically what the collection will look like when it's live. So it'll show you your description, your resource, and how everything will look on the page. Once you've looked at that, you can click on Close Window. Now if you want to come back and work on this later, you can always click on the Save for Later. And then however, if you're ready to submit, go ahead and click on Submit as a Collection. And once you've done that, your folder's been submitted as a collection and it'll be under review. Now what this means is that you can no longer edit your folder. However, if you go to back to the My Folders page, which is right here, you'll see that you have this new area called My Submitted Collections under review. And you can see that you can have all of your items, your folder items will still be listed here, and you can still access them if you would like. If you have any additional questions about submitting collections or editing collections, please go to About the Archive, click on Contact Us, and fill out the Contact Us box and submit the form. Thank you for listening to this tutorial.